All right, we are going to solve the question above on superposition theorem. Please, if you know you want to be extremely good when it comes to superposition theorem, I implore you to go and learn current division rule, mesh analysis, nodal analysis, super mesh, and so on and so forth. You are going to be needing the concept here to analyze this question, and we have done all of this on this channel. You can go through all our playlists. You are going to have access to current division rule. We have proved the rule and the rest. So let's get started. The question says we should find the current through 2 ohms. Through 2 ohms. This is our 2 ohms, but we are going to be using the principle of superposition theorem. And as you can see in this network, we are having two sources. We have the current source and we have the voltage source. So superposition is telling us that we should consider these sources individually, separately. All right, so we are going to consider the current source first while we switch off the voltage source. And how do we switch off the voltage source? From our introduction class, we said we are going to be introducing a short circuit. That is, we just connect a short wire between this point and this point. Is that clear? All right, so it means for us to consider 6 ampere, we are going to need to draw the diagram again. All right, so we are going to consider 6 ampere and we are going to draw the diagram. So I'm going to draw the diagram here for us. All right, so you can see that we have short circuit voltage source, that is, we have off it, and then it is only current source that is here. All right, and this question says we should find current through 2 ohms. So we are considering the current through 2 ohms because this is our current source here. All right, you can see the current source that is, and which is also the total current that is entering to this circuit. Okay, now before we can calculate this current that is entering 2 ohms, the first thing we are going to do is this. We are going to observe that 6 ohms and 5 ohms, they are in what? They are in parallel, right? 6 ohms is parallel to what? 5 ohms. All right, so let's call the total combination RT1. All right, so and you know, when we have 2 resistors in parallel and they want to combine them together, the formula is R1 multiplied by R2 all over R1 plus R2. So 6 multiplied by 5 all over 6 plus 5. That is 30 divided by 11. And 30 divided by 11 is nothing but what? 2.72 ohms. So that's it. Now we can therefore clean what we have here, then replace this 5 ohms with what? Replace it with what? 2.7 ohms. All right. So I've reduced the circuit. All right. So we can replace this with 2.72 ohms. All right. Now, for us to calculate this current I prime that is entering into this 2 ohms, since we know the total current entering the cycle is 6 ampere, so we can apply current division rule to calculate the current I prime. So by current division rule, we can say that I prime will be equals to the total current entering is 6 multiplied by this is our 2 ohms, right, that we are considering here. Now the branch that is that is parallel to this branch here is what? Is 4 ohms, right? So it's going to be 4 divided by 4 plus what? Plus, you can see that 2 ohms and this one, they are in what? In series. So it's going to be plus 2 plus 2.72. All right. So by the time you press this in your calculator, you are going to have I prime to be equals to what? I prime will be equals to 6 times 4 is 24 all over 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus this is 8.72. So 24 divided by 8.72 is going to give us what? 2.75. 2.75 ampere. And don't forget the direction is rightward, right? It's like this. So this is our direction. All right, so we are done with the current source. Now, the next thing we want to do is we are going to consider the voltage source. We are going to consider the voltage source, and then we are going to need to draw the diagram. All right, so consider 24 volts voltage source. Consider 24 volts voltage source. You can see the diagram now, and then you can see when we switch off our current source, we introduce a open circuit. All right, so now you can see that when we are considering the voltage source, definitely our current will be coming from here. The first current will be current that is coming from the voltage source, and the second one is the current that is entering the 2 ohms. All right, so how do we go about this now? I told you in our introduction class that whenever we open circuit and there's a resistor connected in this manner, the resistor becomes useless because current is not going to flow through it. So we can just remove it. We can just remove it. So we can remove this. All right. So I hope you can see this clearly now. All right. So now let's find this current from the voltage. All right. So current here is going to be V all over R total. That is the total resistance. The total resistor. All right, so the voltage here is 24 volts divided by now our R total. Now if you look at this 4 and 2, they are in what? In series, right? Why 4 plus 2, and when 2 resistor is in series, we add them together, right? And that is 4 plus 2 is 6, and 6 now, if you combine them together, that you put the 6 here and you clean this, you observe that 6 now will be in parallel with what is here, right? So the 6 in parallel with 5, then when you get that 6 is parallel to 5, add it to this, because when you join this to this, which is 6, and then 6 is now parallel to this, your result, you write it here. You now observe that this 6 that is here and anything that is here will be in series, right? So this is what I'm saying. We are going to say this is going to be 6 plus the 6 here, that is 4 plus 2, which is 6, is parallel to what? Parallel to 5. I hope you understand that. All right, no, so this will now becomes 24 all over 6 plus, when 2 resistors are in parallel, becomes 6 multiplied by 5 all over 6 plus 5. And this is going to be equals to what? 24 all over what? 6 plus 6 times 5 is 30. 30 over 11. All right. So if you press this in your calculator, you are going to have your I. The value of your I is going to be what? 2.75 ampere. 2.75 ampere. So if you just start this 24 over 6 plus 30 over 11, you get 2.75, and this is the current that is entering into the what? Into the circuit, right? All right, so we can therefore find this II prime by what? By current division rule. So by current division rule, by current division rule, by current division rule, our I prime will be equals to what? It's going to be equals to the total current entering multiplied by now this is our 2 ohms here, right? This is our 2 ohms here. So if you look at this branch, the opposite branch to this branch is what? Is this branch. So it's going to be 5 all over what? 5 plus what? 5 plus 2 plus what? 4, because they are in what? In series. So it's going to be 2 plus 4. All right. So and 5 plus 2 plus 4, that is 7, 9, 10, 11. So 11, which will be equals to 2 2.75 multiplied by 5 all over what? 11. All right, so 2.75 times 5 divided by 11. You are going to have this to be equals to what? 1.25 ampere. So this is going to give us 1.25 ampere. What will be the direction? The direction will be leftward. All right, so that's it. Now that we have gotten I prime and I prime, then we can therefore add the two effects together according to what? Superposition rule. All right, so let's clean this. All right, so let's find the value of I now. So I is the current that is passing through these 2 ohms. So I will be equal, so you can see that our I prime is going in this direction and our I prime is going in this direction. So let's take this to be positive and this to be what? Negative. So it's going to be I prime minus I prime, which will be equals to what? Which will be equals to 2.75 minus what? Minus 1.25. So if you subtract that, what are you going to get? You are going to get your answer to be what? 1.5. 1.5 ampere. So this is the solution to the above question by superposition theorem. I hope this question is well simplified. You can comment that in the comment section. And if peradventure today is your first time of coming across our content, please do well to smash on the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video like this, you'll be the first to receive the notification. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share this video with your friend who might be in need of it, maybe your colleagues in school or they are in other institution. Kindly share with them. And don't forget that we have lots of materials on circuit analysis that is for your own personal consumption, and for you to have access to them, if you check the description of this channel, you are going to have access to our WhatsApp number and our email address. You can reach us on any of these two. And if you also want to get our material, you can reach us, or you go through the seller link that is on this channel. And then we are also open for private tutoring, and then we can also help you to solve your assignments. And if you're having challenges with your project, you can also reach out to us. Feel free to reach out to us. We are also always open to help you. Thank you. Stay tuned for more.